Hey there, it's me again, Peter Hoken Thompson. I'm just gonna sort of share relatively quickly here some of the instructions you need for ordering your flag. All of this stuff can be found on the website, flagsforiowacity.com as well. So you can always watch this and then read it. If you go to the How To tab at the top of the website, you can see some different blog posts, one of which is do-it-yourself socially distanced flag making kit instructions. So that's sort of the place where you can see the entirety of the instructions for how to do this project. It's not very complicated, but I wrote a lot about it. Not that much, but it's a few page PDF. But anyways, the general idea is that you will order your flag making kit from the website, flagsforiowacity.com, and you'll start by picking a pre-made flag blank, and you'll order that. Then you'll pick up to 3 symbols from the code system that I mentioned in the other video that communicate what you want to communicate about Iowa City on your flag. Then once you get that kit in the mail, you will arrange your symbols on the flag blank, and then if you have a sewing machine, you can sew them on with some thread that will come with your kit, or you can mark or glue your symbols on your flag blank and send it back, rather drop it off, and then I'll get it and I can sew it on for you. So that's the general process. And then after that, of course, the flags will all fly over Blackhawk Mini Plaza. Yeah, you don't need any special equipment for this. You don't need any equipment at all, actually, other than maybe a pen, so you can trace your shapes, the position of your shapes on your flag blank. And this is an all ages activity, and it's free, as I've said before, so I just want to reiterate that. Okay, so the instructions here, ordering your flag kit is sort of the first step. So you'll go to the website, again, flagsforiowacity.com, and take a look at the code symbol key. That'll be a good place to start, you'll begin then by picking out a flag blank, and there's 4 different colors, and they correspond to north, south, east, and west sections of Iowa City. So just pick the one that fits where you live or identify with the city. It could be where you live now, where you lived in the past, or maybe it's just a part of the city that you like to visit, and this is really up to you to decide. So then you go ahead and add that specific color to your shopping cart. It's free. It'll say $0. Step 3, go over the symbols and the code key. This is what the code symbols look like. On the other side of that is a sort of longer little definition of what they are. Also, when you click on these in the flag kit ordering section of the website, that it also defines what each of those symbols stands for there as well. But I think it's good to look at all of them first and sort of see which of those things resonate with you. And then, this is the part where if we were together, we would sort of have a little conversation about it. But in this instance, I think you can either talk to other folks in your family if you've in the same house as other people. I want you to stay safe, so don't go out in the world and get closer than 6 feet to folks. But if you got other people you live with, housemates, etc., have a conversation with them about what symbols correspond to what you like about Iowa City. If you're working on this by yourself, take some time to muse and ruminate, have a coffee, look out the window. And if you like, you can set up a call with someone else who's also socially distancing and wants to discuss and sort of is also going to be making a flag. It's a good idea to get some other people involved in this, so you can be kind of doing it separately but together. So, once you look at those symbols, just kind of think about and then maybe share with someone else how you came to be in Iowa City, you came for school, or you grew up here, etc., what you like about Iowa City, what characteristics about Iowa City are important to you, and then which of these code symbols and sort of the definitions that go with them represent those characteristics that you like about Iowa City. So then you're going to pick out 1 to 3, 3 max of those symbols that resonate and communicate what you find important and special about Iowa City, and then you'll add those symbols to your shopping cart as well. Step 5, if you're planning to sew your flag, add a spool of thread to your cart. It's just some thread that I use for sewing things are going to be outside, called bonded polyester thread. This particular sort of weight of it is called V30. I'm just winding it onto a bobbin, so you can use that bobbin essentially as a spool. So when you get the kit, wind some of that thread from the bobbin onto your own bobbin, and then use the rest of it to sew the flag. Yeah, and there's also, if sometimes I like to stick the pieces down to my flag. Some people use pins. I tend to use glue a lot. So you can also, if you don't have a glue stick around, you can order a glue stick on the site as well, to come with your kit. So that's a handy way to kind of stick the stuff on there. If you're not going to be sewing your symbols on, that's fine. Just trace their location on the flag blank with a pencil or a piece of chalk, or even a pen is fine. And then that way when the flag gets back to me, I'll know where to sew those symbols down on there. And then once you've ordered everything you need, go to, and I should say, if there's multiple people in your household that are all going to make a flag, then just order all of the stuff in one order, and we can send it all at the same time with the postal service. That's it. So then you go to the checkout, enter your name, address as you would normally, and then I'll put it together and get it in the mail to you. So that's it. Okay. Thanks. Have fun.